Hi, and welcome to Spotlight on Bensenville. My name is Frank DeSimone, Village President and your host for this episode. Today we will be discussing the 2019 Holiday Magic and Toy Drive with Mary Rubando, Executive Assistant from the Village Manager's Office, and Steve Skursky, Bensenville Community Liaison. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
So tell us, what is Holiday Magic?
Well, Holiday Magic really kicks off the season of the holidays, and it starts at 3 o'clock with Santa Claus arriving, and then we'll end with the ceremonial tree lighting.
And what day is that?
That'll be at 6 o'clock, and that is on December 1st.
How long has the village been holding this event?
It's been well over 30 years, right, Mary?
Yeah, I don't want to disclose my age, Mayor, but I can remember going to this when I was quite young.
So 30 years, you're
30 plus
31,
years.
that's
yeah,
okay, you're all right.
That's about it.
What about the Star of Giving? What is the Star of Giving?
Star Giving, I brought one with us. It is a opportunity to donate to the toy drive that we do every year. Any donation of $10 or more, you will get a Star of Giving hung on the ceremonial tree.
So what does the Star of Giving represent, Steve?
It represents a donation to the toy drive, and you can donate at Village Hall, or you can donate online now for the first time.
I don't think that's what she was getting
No,
at, Steve.
I wasn't getting it.
She's testing you.
Some families, they give and they would like to memorialize a family member, a lost family member, or commemorate something special within their family. So they, at Christmas time, will purchase a star, make a donation.
So it's in honor of, or in memory of, or
Correct.
just to donate.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to donate for
Yes.
us. So I mean, we do it at a multi-level. It could be any of those.
It could be any of
yes,
those, yes.
For any reason that the family or the individual feels the need to do.
Right, and this is done all prior to the ceremony. Because that's one of the questions we get kind of after the fact is like, I didn't know how to do this. So if you're interested in making a donation to receive a star, please do it before the ceremony. Okay. So we can make sure it's on the tree, it's noted, and you can, you know.
And how will they do that? We might as well ask that question right now. How do they get that done?
So as I mentioned, you can come into Village Hall, make the donation, or now we're accepting online donations through the Bensenville Community Foundation.
Okay. Tell us when and where, the time, and what time of day this will all take place. I know we touched on it briefly, but let's hammer it out one more time.
It's December 1st, which is a Sunday. Santa arrives at 3 o'clock.
Because Santa's busy.
Santa's a busy guy.
All right.
So he arrives right at 3 o'clock. There is a line, so make sure you get there early for that. And then 6 o'clock is the tree lighting ceremony.
So what's the village's role, and what other organizations participate in this event?
So the village takes the lead role on this event and planning it. And this year we actually do have a corporate sponsor.
We do.
Mary?
Yes, ComEd has graciously gifted us with a donation, so we're happy. This is the first year that we've actually had a corporate sponsor.
And we love corporate sponsors.
Love corporate sponsors.
Love corporate sponsors. So if you want to corporately sponsor any of our events, get a hold of Steve.
Or Mary.
Or Mary. Or me. Anyone. We'll take your corporate sponsorships. Trust me. Tell us how we got our community tree and where we obtained it from and who decorates it.
So this year I know that the tree was donated, as it is every year, and Public Works decorates it with the lights and the ornaments, and then there's the smaller trees that are around that each community organization decorates, and I think residents can decorate it as well, kind of as a memorial thing as well.
What type of entertainment is provided at our event, and how about any other activities? What do we have planned going on?
So this is definitely a family event. It's great for everyone, young, old. They have a bunch of different things going on: holiday music, sleigh rides around the downtown area, face painting, petting zoo, holiday movies at the movie theater. Commemorative ornaments will be handed out, as Mary mentioned, the kettle corn and hot chocolate as well.
What does all this cost everybody when they show up?
That's the best part about it. It's completely free for the community.
Where can people find out more about this?
You can go on Bensenville's website at www.bensenville.il.us.
Or they could stop in here and get some information. We have flyers that we made up, right? So we can hand those out.
Flyers will be at the front counter and also available online.
You guys have a few minutes to hang out?
Definitely.
We have to take a short commercial break for our sponsors.
We have to?
We have to.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So we'll be right back with more Spotlight on Bensenville.
The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is conveniently located in the Redmond Recreational Complex in Bensenville. The Water's Edge is home of Fenton High School and Wahoo swim teams, featuring an indoor 8-lane lap pool and diving well. The Aquatic Center is available for private functions and parties. Learn to swim, stay in shape, or enjoy recreational swimming year-round at the Water's Edge Aquatic Center.
The Bensenville Community Library, serving a community of readers. Whether you're old or young, a lover of words, music, or computers, the library has something for you. Check out our new Kindles, toddler jams, story and movie nights, or a variety of other activities offered. For more information, call us at 630-766-4642 or check out our schedule on the web at benlib.org. The Bensenville Community Library, celebrating 50 years of library service.
Staying connected is important, and at the Village of Bensenville, it has never been easier to keep up to date with what's happening around town. Whether on your phone, desktop, or tablet, the Village of Bensenville website is your go-to community resource, so you'll stay connected at home, in the office, or on the go. Join us on social media. Visit the Bensenville homepage and click on the Facebook icon. This will take you to the Bensenville Facebook fan page. Once there, click the like button and add us to your newsfeed. To follow us on Twitter, visit the Bensenville homepage and click on the Twitter icon. This will take you to the Bensenville Twitter page. Once there, click the follow button and add us to your Twitter feed and receive regular community updates. For email and cell phone notifications, click on the Notify Me button. This will take you to the Notify Me dashboard. Add your email address and/or cell phone number at the top of the page. Then select which service you would like to receive updates from. Click on the envelope icon for email alerts and on the phone icon for phone alerts. You can choose one, the other, or both. Tune into our public access cable shows and board meetings. Choose a current program from the Multimedia tab down on the home page. Bensenville Community Television is also web streamed 24 hours a day. To pay your Bensenville utility bill online, just click on the Online Payments button, then follow the instructions provided on our secure payment site. If you have any problems, concerns, or questions to tell the Village, please visit the Report a Concern Center, Through the YourGov application, you can explain your issue and track its progress from submission to completion. Issues submitted through YourGov are forwarded directly to the responsible department. Staying connected is important, and at the Village of Bensenville, it has never been easier to keep up to date with what's happening around town. On your phone, desktop, or tablet, the Village of Bensenville website is your go-to community resource, so you'll stay connected wherever you are.
Welcome back to Spotlight on Bensenville. My name is Frank DeSimone, Village President and your host for this episode. Today we'll be discussing the 2019 Holiday Magic and Toy Drive with Mary Rubando, Executive Assistant from the Village Manager's Office, and Steve Skursky, who is our Bensenville Community Liaison. Welcome back.
Thank you.
So why does the toy drive take place, and why are the toys collected so early?
So the toy drive starts at the beginning of November is when all the boxes are put out. And it starts in November just so that we can start collecting toys, and then we have to be ready so that we can organize the toys, figure out how many we have, and then get organized for distribution day, which is on December 7th this year.
We still wrap them, right?
So this year, just like we did last year, but it's kind of a new concept, the parents get to come into the gym and they get to pick out toys for their children, and then volunteers will be there to help wrap the gifts
At the event this time.
At the event, if they would like to.
How many years has the Village been sponsoring the toy drive?
This will be the 49th year that the Village has sponsored the toy drive.
So the Rotary Club sponsors the coat drive. So what's the history? Give me a little history with the coat drive.
So the coat drive and the toy drive used to be two completely separate events, and now they kind of come together, work together, collecting toys, food, and coats all in the same collection boxes, and then the two events are held on the same day at the same location. So families can come and get a coat, and families who were invited to the toy drive can also get a toy.
But Mayor, they are still two separate events. They are still two separate events.
just working together.
There's different criteria for our toy drive versus the coat drive as
So
well.
why don't we explain that? What is our toy drive criteria? Because I know it was a little confusion last year too. What is our criteria for the toy drive?
Well, basically, we receive information from the school regarding families in need.
Okay.
And they have to pre-register. We have to have the ages and the gender of the child so that we can make sure that we have a selection of the age group and the gender. The toy drive, or the coat drive rather, is you can just show up on the day with your child, and there isn't any criteria other than if you need a coat,
Come get a
you
coat.
come get a coat.
Okay.
And sometimes that does get a little confusing because people that are not familiar with the process of the toy drive, they will come to the toy drive, and they're prepared to get some toys, and unfortunately it doesn't work that way. It has to be pre-registered, and we have to
So we have enough for everybody.
yes,
pretty much.
and you know what? Steve and I were constantly working with District 2. We're trying to improve that process and simplify that process, and just so that we can accommodate more families in need. And we never want to turn anyone down.
Right.
But that, again, we're trying to improve that process. And we gave out how many toys last year, Steve?
It was well over 700. Yeah.
Good. So how and where can we donate coats, toys, and food?
So we'll have donation boxes that first week in November, throughout November, but they'll be set out the first week in November. Village Hall, the ice arena, the police department, park district, leisure center, all the taxing bodies, the schools will have donation boxes as well. And also our local businesses get involved, and they like to have a box and do collections with their employees and things like that too. So some local businesses.
We touched on this a little bit earlier. Who actually receives the toys?
The toys, yeah, like Mary was saying, we work with District 2 schools, and they get invited, the families in need get invited, and they participate.
And what do the children receive?
they'll receive toys, hopefully on their holiday from their parents that they pick out, a wrap toy, and a book as well.
Yeah, this event has morphed into really a great event. We have on one side of the gym, as you know, Mayor, because you worked very diligently with the board and were there volunteering and things like that. So it was great. We had the engagement side where the children were able to get their face painted and meet Santa. There was a bouncy house and there was some activities there, so they could. The focus is shifted away from the toys, which is in the back room, kind of.
Right,
so
it's kind of we kind of hide them from the kids.
We hide them from the
We
kids.
send the parents over to one side, and we have the kids kind of occupied on the other side.
Steve and I have to give Steve a lot of credit. He goes early, he sets it up, and it's literally like a store.
Yeah.
They go and they go to each table, brand new toys. They're awesome. They pick what they want. They're engaged, and they can even wrap their own gift. We have wrappers as well if they need help. But so many compliments, so many happy parents with the process this year. They felt engaged. It wasn't just picking up toys that they didn't know.
Right.
And that was one of the reasons why we did change it, Mayor, because
Parents know what their kids want or like.
and unfortunately, year after year, when we used to pick the toys out and then present it to them, we didn't know that little Johnny had a basketball the year before. So there could have been duplicates. So this way, the parent knows, picks out the toys for their children.
So what do where do they pick the toys up? What was the location?
This will be at Johnson School.
Okay.
That'll be on December 7th, and that's from 9 to 11.
Also, here's another call. We like to do call outs to our community. If you'd like to volunteer to help us wrap on the day of the event, please come on down. It's a very, very humbling experience. It's actually very, very cool, and to see it work and to see what our staff does to put it together is great. So come on down. We will not turn you away. You can help us wrap gifts or help us, watch the kids in the jumping house when their parents are picking out their toys. It's an all hands on deck thing. I'm always there. These guys are always there. Our village manager's always there. Our families are always there. It's very cool to see, and it's eye opening to make sure that the community is a community. So please, if you could volunteer your time, come on down. If you can volunteer and donate a toy or a coat, please do so. We told you the locations. Any questions, you can always come to Village Hall. But with that being said, real quick, we'll throw this on there. We have something special going on after that too. The next day is it? No, after the holiday tree lighting.
December 2nd, yeah.
What is that, real quick? I know we weren't supposed to talk about this, but let's give it another
CP
plug.
Holiday Train.
CP Holiday Train. We did ask for, what did we ask for? 800 people? 'Cause
800 people we're asking for.
more come out, more money gets donated to the food pantry.
Yep.
So we need
More
that.
donations.
It's
yeah.
and it's fun.
Okay.
It's a great
It is.
community event. December 2nd, festivities start at 3 p.m. and the train rolls in at 3:30. It's awesome. Please come. Bring a non-perishable food item. And I just wanted to say, our town is the most supportive, most generous town I know. And they really, at Christmas time, they will make sure that all the families in need are taken care of.
Absolutely. I almost forgot. We have a little bit of construction going on downtown. Where's the tree lighting going to be at?
It'll be in its same location.
So you're going to finish the construction by the time the tree lighting is done?
It'll be, I've been told that it will be done.
All right.
Santa guaranteed it.
Well,
Santa can fly over
The
the
big
So
man-
listen, if by any chance it's not done, Santa guaranteed it.
Santa.
So thank you for joining us this week on Spotlight on Bensenville, and we'll see you next week. Have a good day.